Katie Schwartz, 6 points per game, but you should see her on that offensive and defensive glass and on defense. And lastly, Nikki Constantini, number 2, 17 points against Hamilton West. She's definitely a star on this team as well. And we're about to start for the kickoff here. Hunterdon Central getting their lineups. Warriors making their last discussion before the start of this game. Both teams want to get up early in this first half, as this is definitely a big game for them. And Brad, what do you think both teams have to do here tonight?
Yeah, Hunterdon Central has been very solid on a 2-game win streak, 5-5, the best record they've had so far. But this Franklin team, although the record, has been very solid.
And now here, Nikki Constantini, quick pass to Bethany Ramos, and she gets that quick 2. Good start for the Central offense here. We have the Warriors coming up. Post move there by the Franklin Warriors. Good deflection by Jackie DeVore. And that's a big turnover for Hunterdon Central at the start of this game. Jackie DeVore being the point guard that she usually is for this team.
Hold this. Talking to that.
And Hunterdon Central, Katie Schwartz takes a shot, but Liz Kellogg, big comeback for her. And
This is back and forth until we figure it out at the end of the first quarter. Because I don't know what you know.
it's a good foul there by Franklin.
Yes, to number 21, Olivia Stewart, going to the line for 2. 5 points per game on the year. Had 15 versus Peeber. And looking to get the first 2 points of the game here for Franklin. Free throws here for Olivia Stewart. First one's good. So Franklin, once again, 3-9 on the season, however, playing very good teams. 2-2 in the Scotland Delaware in the season opener with Franklin and Central. Franklin won that game 54-16. Sunken's at 22. Second free throw is good by Stewart. And we're tied up here at 2-2.
And already Franklin coming out with this press. Hunterdon Central is going to work hard to get out of it quick.
So here comes Ramos. That's the first 2 points of the game here for Central. To DeVore. Costantini going to the other side. There's Costantini in the corner. Pump fakes, drives. Ball gets stolen. And now here comes Franklin and a whistle blown.
Yeah, it's a foul on Constantini. Quick foul there by her. Could be a good foul. Allows her defense to get back and get situated.
So now here's Franklin on the offense. There's number 12, Gianna Mattia. 5 points per game on the year. Had 10 versus Peeberg. Tries to pass it. Got deflected. Now Central steers it. Constantini on the steal.
Already big defensive plays by Hunterdon Central here. Already in the first couple of minutes, they've had 2 turnovers. They've gotten 2 turnovers for them. And they've also been working this offense well as well.
There's Costantini on the same corner she was. High ball to DeVore gets stolen. Here comes Madia on the fast break for Franklin. That layup is no good. Gets rebounded. 2 rebounds there for number 3, Alyssa Myers. Shot taken by Myers. That's no good. And a whistle blown. It's a jump ball. 2 good rebounds there for Alyssa Myers. Great on the boards. 8 points per game on the year. She had 15 against Pingree. And it will remain Franklin possession with that jump ball. There's Mattia. Guarded by Constantini. High pass. And it's going to get fouled there. Jamila McRiney gets fouled on the drive. 3 points per game on the year. So once again, free throws here for McRiney.
Yeah, a lot of fouls here by Hunterdon Central already. Quick, they want to make sure that they don't get all their starters or any of them into foul trouble. And both points for the Warriors have been off foul shots, so Hunterdon Central has to make sure that they don't get them to the free throw line.
Yeah, as McRonnie misses the first free throw. This will make it a 3-2 lead.
1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You heard me? Oh.
Second free throw here for McRonnie. That's good, so Franklin gets their first lead. Oh, yep, that goes in, yeah. So first lead of the game for Franklin, 3-2 lead.
1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. You hear me? I'll take the microphone back.
So here comes Franklin now on the offense. There's Nola Bright, passes it out. Good ball movement by Franklin. That three, no good by McRonnie. Rebounded by Schwartz.
Schwartz already making her presence there on the rebounding.
Here's Ramos. 14 points per game on the year. And a timeout called by Central. So a timeout called by Central, Dib, and it's been a very back and forth game so far. Both teams struggling to get points. Big defense, and the rebounds have been good as well.
Yeah, Central has to make sure that they don't get into foul trouble here early. They have been fouling a lot, and especially because they don't want that Warriors team to get ahead quick. They did play the Warriors at the beginning of the season. Unfortunately, Central did lose 54-16, but over the course of the season, coach was telling us that the chemistry has gotten a lot better. At the beginning, they were playing a little bit selfishly, but now they've worked together and played more as a team, and they're here to put up a fight.
Yeah, so they're coming off a great win against Peterborough, 57-20. Ramos had 21 in that game. Liz Kellogg had 13. Like I said, currently in a 2-game win streak. They started off 0-3 as well, so they've been very good after that bad start. And mid 5-5 have been winning games.
Yeah, Kellogg has been such a good player for this team. She had 21 points the game before against Peterborough, and after she almost had 20 rebounds last game, and she's definitely been big offensively and on the glass as well.
Ramos almost loses it, and she does. So great defense by Franklin there. That was number 11, Jamila McRonnie, on the steal. Great steal for Franklin with the 3-2 lead.
Yeah, it looks like that's Copeland here. And the team and the Warriors are dribbling it up. Perimeter driving inside here now.
There's number 3, Alyssa Myers. She gives it out to Nola Bright.
A lot of perimeter action here going on.
And that shot's no good. That's rebounded by Ramos. Now here comes Central. Low scoring game in these first couple minutes, and that's going to be looks like an illegal screen. Dip.
Yeah, it looks like an illegal screen. It looks like she moved her hips in the last minute, and that's a good call by the ref.
Yeah, a lot of foul trouble early for Central, and the turnovers as well have been a huge problem. You saw the ball got tipped out of Ramos' hands, and it was last touched by her. Now that illegal screen, Central's definitely got to be careful with these turnovers. Here comes Franklin now. In the post is Stewart. 3-point attempt there. That's short. Kellogg on the rebound. Trying to get it out. Franklin with the full court press. Ramos using her speed to get past. There's DeVore. Good cut by Ramos. It's going to go out of bounds. So 2 subs coming in for Franklin. Number 13, Aaliyah Sunkins, and number 23, Precious Wheeler.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
So here comes Franklin now.
Franklin inside the post.
In the post, almost losing it, finds a player in the corner. Now a floater, that was rejected. Here comes Central now. Here comes DeVore, almost loses it, able to keep it. Loses it, last touch by Franklin.
Yes.
So we'll remain here with Central.
Surprising no call there by DeVore. Definitely looked like she got hacked on her way up, but looks like nothing there. And right now, Katie Schwartz inbounding this.
So here's Hunterdon Central now. There's DeVore. Back to Ramos. Ton of people guarding Ramos. Finds Schwartz. Back to Ramos. 3-point attempt. That's short. That was rebounded by Sunkins. Here comes Franklin now. Ball tipped. It's going to remain with Central.
Yeah, that's great defense there by Katie Schwartz, not allowing to get that player the ball inside. Looks like that was Wheeler trying to look for it on the inside, but she didn't. She gets it denied.
Here's Myers. Back to Precious Wheeler. Fadeaway shot there. That's no good. Ramos on the rebound. Here comes Central now. Here's DeVore.
Both teams, Brad, struggling to score in the first half.
DeVore to Ramos. They've been guarding Ramos tightly. See that double coming to her. That's what you're going to have to do if you want to beat Central. And a timeout call by Hunterdon and Central. Div, I feel like Coach Castertano had to call that timeout because if not, that would have been a jump ball going Franklin's way.
Yeah, Ramos got double teamed, and that could have ended bad for Central. And this Warriors team has been putting on the pressure defensively immediately. They came out with that full court press, but looks like Hunterdon Central have good ball handlers. They have DeVore, they have Constantini, they have Ramos, so they could get through that half court line pretty quick. And it looks like now the Warriors have switched to a half court press.
Yeah.
So it basically means that where they're guarding almost man-to-man super tightly and then getting that double trap in the corners.
Yeah, and that double's going to Ramos every single time. You know, a great score for this team that has 15 points in the year, scored 25 against Hamilton West. So when you have a player like that, you're going to need to bring that double, and we just saw it work so far. And if they can keep doing that, they can run away. Yeah,
and the possession before, they were tripling Ramos there. That was kind of surprising, Brad. And it looks like she had Schwartz in the corner as well, but it was definitely difficult for her to get that pass around. And if Warriors keep this up, they might be able to stop Ramos here.
Yeah, 100%. Once again, a low-scoring game so far, 3-2. Still anybody's game. Central's 5-5 on the year. Franklin 3-9. Central looking to get to 500 for the first time this season. Just staying lineup for Hunterdon Central. Naleli Coplin into the game.
Yeah, she's in for Constantini. Looks like she was getting a little bit into foul trouble there.
And it's stolen, another turnover by the Red Devils. Here comes Franklin. That's McRiley. Passes it out, and it's a travel.
Yeah, double on Copeland. Got that travel to go, and it looks like Hunterdon Central caught a break there. Hunterdon Central caught a break there, and DeVore here is dribbling this one up.
Here comes Hunterdon Central now. There's Ramos to DeVore. And DeVore steps out. Another turnover for the Red Devils. Just not what you want.
Yeah, definitely something you don't want to see here, especially because it's been low scoring in the first half. Central needs to make sure to capitalize on every possession they get.
So here comes Franklin now. There's number 23, Precious Wheeler. Passes it back out to Nola Bright. In the post now, floater shot. That's good. That's good for Aaliyah Sunkins. 14 points on the year. Gets her first 2 points of the game, and Franklin extends their lead 5-2.
Yeah, Warriors here are looking to get this ball inside their post, and both Wheeler and it looks like Mattia have been working well inside, or excuse me, Sunkins have both been working inside that paint, which will leave if Central decides to double or tries to play defense on them more aggressively, which will leave the perimeter open. So let's see what Franklin's play style on the offensive here. Right now, they're leading by 3.
And McRiley had a push-off on Kellogg. So that will be a foul. A risky pass there, I think, trying for Kellogg to catch it up. Here comes Franklin now, and that layup is good. Once again, Sunkins gets 4 now on the game, a 7-2 lead, and Sunkins is starting to heat up.
Yeah, that's definitely a player you want to watch. She had 24 against Pingree, and at the season opener, she had 22 points. So that's definitely a person they're going to want to stop. But at that season opener, Central did not have Liz Kellogg, who is their height and their boards, and here she has the ball right now.
So here's DeVore. Takes a dribble with the mid-range. That's no good. Good rebound for Franklin. Here comes Franklin, risky pass there, but Myers catches it. Myers almost loses it, and that's a turnover for Franklin. Now here comes Central on the other way with just over a minute to go in this first quarter. Here comes the double that Franklin's been using. Schwartz trying to get past it, does. Good screen there. And that's going to be a reach on Franklin.
Yeah, that's a bad foul by Franklin. They literally had her trapped. As long as they didn't reach, like their coach was saying, they could have had a turnover or maybe a jump ball, but looks like Hunterdon Central is going to get a foul.
Yeah, in that situation when you're doubling, you don't want to try to reach it all. You just want to have your hands up and try to guard her as much as possible until that whistle blows. Now here comes Central with under a minute. The double team on Ramos, and she cannot find anyone, and it's a jump ball.
Yeah, they're just trying to trap her at the top, and Hunterdon Central is definitely going to have to move this ball around. Brad, if they're doubling, the thing to beat that is you just need to get that ball around the court as quick as possible. Passes are going to allow that defense to not be able to set up quick enough, and they're going to need to get those free openings on doubles.
Here's DeVore now, guarded by McRunley. Ramos and DeVore going back and forth. Ramos to the top of the key, passes it up to Schwartz. Schwartz tries the bounce pass, doesn't work, and Franklin recovers it, but then it's deflected by Schwartz. Goes back the other way for Franklin, and Franklin loses it. Back and forth with these two teams. Neither of them can get full possession, and it was Central ball, last touch by Franklin.
Yeah, Myers trips on that. Otherwise, that could have been a free fast break layup, and Central catches another break with 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
30 seconds remaining. If you're Central, you got to get a shot here. Only have one shot this quarter. Here's Kellogg to DeVore. Passes it back out to Ramos. To the top of the key, DeVore takes the floater, feeds it up. No good. Now here's Franklin. 5 seconds to go, and they're going to call a foul here on Ramos. Interesting call there, Div.
Yeah, tough foul there. And it looks like they're in the bonus already, so this is going to be costly for Central.
Yeah, don't want to be in the bonus in the first quarter. Every time there's a foul now, Franklin will get free throws. That is number 3, Alyssa Myers, looking for her first point of the day, and she makes it. It's 1 point for Myers, 8 points per game on the year. 8-2 lead now for Franklin. No good. 6 seconds for Hunterdon Central to get something. Got to go quick. Here's Ramos. 3 seconds left. And that's going to do it for the end of the first. A dominant performance by Franklin, although a low-scoring game. It was a defensive battle with lots of turnovers. Div, what did you like from Franklin, and what do you think Central could do to improve on?
Yeah, Franklin, definitely good job on the offense, and especially that defense. Their defensive press has been working so well. On offense, I want to see Central pass that ball around more, try and break that. And right now, we're going to go towards trivia.
And we're back here for the second quarter. It was a very low-scoring first quarter with an 8-2 lead for Franklin. It's been a defensive game. And here comes Franklin now looking to extend their lead. Here's Myers, made 1 free throw, has a point on the day. Pass in the paint, and just too high there for number 13, Aaliyah Sunkins. Has 4, has half of the points for Central so far. Nikki Constantini coming back into the game. And Central looking to try to come right back in. Still in this game, but you want to get a shot to get that momentum going.
Yeah, they haven't really been getting anything to work on offense. Besides that, Bethany Ramos, free 2 points at the beginning, and that's another
turnover there. Misses the first, misses the second. 2 crucial misses there for Franklin. Had good looks on both. Now here comes Central looking to capitalize off of that. Here's DeVore. Ramos is open. She's going to take the 3-point shot. Bangs that one. There's Bethany Ramos. Has all the points for Central so far. That's 5 on the day so far. And Franklin up by 3 now. Here's Matias. In the paint. Can't go. Good shot there by Precious Wheeler. Just couldn't connect. And now here comes Central after the made 3 by Ramos. Kellogg passes back to Schwartz. Schwartz going to get hard, and it's a blocking foul for Franklin. It's a blocking foul number 3, Alyssa Myers. So Central will retain possession. Kellogg wide open in the paint, and she makes that. You cannot leave her in the paint where she will make those shots every time. And Central crawling right back in here. It's a 1-point lead for Franklin.
Yeah, what a great design play that by Coach. That was a double screen there. Primary target for Ramos, and everyone was just focused on Ramos. Everyone forgot about Liz at the top, at the bottom, just with that free layup.
Look at that great isolation by number 13, Aaliyah Sunkins, and she has got 6.
Yeah, that was a good crossover there, and that was a good finish with her left.
Scoring's gone up at the start of this second quarter. Here's Costantini, drives to the paint. Floater shot there, no good. Kellogg can't stay in bounds, and it goes Franklin's way.
Yeah, Costantini, that looked like it was a little forced. She shot that with her left hand, but just doesn't get anything from that.
Nola Bright checks in for Franklin as number 11. Jamil McGrady comes out. Franklin trying to find a shot. It's a 3-point attempt there. A little forced, and it doesn't go in. Schwartz on the rebound. Here comes Central.
Yeah, Schwartz got so many rebounds today, and she's definitely been big on this defensive glass.
Schwartz driving back to Ramos. Ramos' floater shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Franklin by Wheeler. Here comes Myers. Myers passes it back out. 3-point shot for Franklin, and that's good for Franklin. Nola Bright on the 3-point shot extends the lead for Franklin 12-7. It looks like a 12-7. Foot just on the line. Schwartz almost loses it, recovers it right back, gets past 2 defenders, passes it back out. DeVore takes the 3. That's short. Rebounded by Wheeler. Now here comes Franklin, risky pass. Almost a turnover. Franklin retains possession, and that shot's good for Sunkins. She's got 8, almost lost it, recovered it, took it right back up.
Yeah, Sunkins definitely a primary player for this Franklin team, and this is what I want Central to do more, is I want to see them get their bigs involved, especially that free opens, that opens up that perimeter. That's definitely what they need right now.
Here's Ramos. Puts the shot up, covered well, contested no good. Here comes Franklin. Fakes the pass to the wide open 3, and a great play there by number 13, Sunkins, and she has taken over. She's got 10. Largest lead in the game so far, a 9-point lead for Franklin, looking to make it double digits. Oh, good cut by DeVore, but couldn't hang on to the ball. Great pass by Kellogg, just not executed. And here comes Franklin. Open 3 attempt, doesn't take it. Here's Myers. She takes the 3. That's no good. Wheeler on the rebound. Fighting for it with Kellogg. Takes Kellogg to the ground. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that definitely was, look, a little unnecessary, and her teammates around her and pick herself up immediately.
Yeah, got right back up. Aggressiveness there from Wheeler, and Wheeler is a very tall player, 5 points per game, getting a lot of rebounds, and she's going to use her aggressiveness. 4:13 left in the second quarter. They're going to give it to Wheeler. Takes it up, and Kellogg with a very clean block there. Great block by Kellogg there, Div.
Yeah, definitely big block by Kellogg. She gets her payback there.
Here's Sunkins, passes it to Wheeler. Wheeler working in the post, fadeaway shot, spin move, no good. Wheeler gets it back, great effort there. Oh, had an open look. It's like got in the way there. Here's Matia driving. Has to pass it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler to Sunkins. Shot's no good. And they're calling a foul there on Wheeler. So it'll be Central ball. It looked like Wheeler went over too much.
Yeah, over the back there. That's definitely just good boxing out there by Kitty Schwartz. And finally, Central gets that rebound and is able to get on offense here.
Oh, couldn't hang on to it. Costantini, number 21, coming in for Franklin. Olivia Stewart has 2 points on the game.
Yeah, that's just a tough mistake towards the end by Constantini. It looked like she had the ball, but she just let go at the last minute there.
Here comes Franklin now. In the paint is Sunkins. Takes it out to Meyer. Meyer in the post to Stewart. Stewart takes it up. No foul call there. Kellogg on the rebound.
Yeah, that was good ball movement there by the Warriors. Just bad finishing there.
Another costly turnover for Central Div. It seems like every time Central has a huge opportunity, it's a turnover, and that's been the downfall of them so far.
Yeah, Central has not been able to set up on offense at all. They've been too pressured by this Warriors defense, and props for them. The Warriors have been doing a great job defensively, and they have been missing a couple free shots on offense. And if they get those to go, this could be a big lead for the Warriors.
Stewart took it up, no call. Ball goes out and remains with Franklin. Franklin has a 9-point lead. I've not seen a shot made a couple minutes, but Franklin looking to change that. Stewart fakes it, trying to pass it back out. Guarded well. She does pass it out to Sudkins. Sudkins in the corner. There's Madia open for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Sudkins. Sudkins takes it. That's no good. Rebounded by Ramos. And here comes Central. Ramos almost loses it. Great defense by Madia. There's Kellogg. Great cut by Ramos in the paint and makes that shot. And Ramos has 7 and has been heating up for Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, finding that open man on the double team is the way to go, and that's what they did and found Ramos open for 2.
Sudkins, risky pass, and that's a turnover for Franklin. 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. Ramos takes it to Schwartz. Schwartz has an open look for 3, barely misses it. Would have been a huge 3 there, but Franklin gets it now. Here's Myers, has a path, takes it and passes it out. Madia drives. There's Madia, passes it out to Sudkins. Sudkins to Stewart in the post. They're doubling Stewart a lot. Myers had it dribbled backwards, but she finds an open for 3, and that is good. Nothing but net for Nola Bright. That's 6 for her. And a 10-point lead now, double digits for Franklin. Ramos on the pick here, Schwartz. Schwartz didn't hold on to it, but Franklin last touched it. And coming into the game, number 11, Jamila McRiney.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that these Central players are getting tired quick after this press. And coach was telling us that fatigue is definitely going to be a big thing on the team because they don't have the depth.
Yeah, and there's Ramos 4-3. Almost lost it, got it right back, and bangs that one. She's got 10.
Yeah, Ramos definitely showing up in need for Central here.
Central trying to crawl back in here. Here's Franklin. There's the double on Myers. Myers gets it out right away to Matia. Less than a minute to work with. Risky pass to McRiney. McRiney looks like she holds on to it, and she's going to get fouled there. Just chucked it up, but the foul allows her to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, it was a good gather by her. Allowed her to get that shot, and this is going to be 2 shots for her. 2 big shots for both teams here.
Yeah, she has 2 free throws, so 2 points. This would be 4 free throws, or 4 points, all by free throws. Foul was on Constantini.
Yeah, and she's already in foul trouble, so this is definitely going to be big. It looks like she's about to get subbed out as well because they're going to want her in that second half, especially don't want to get any unnecessary fouls here. Maybe get her fouled out.
Free throw missed by McRiney, so it remains 19-12. Nyla Copeland coming in. Second free throw's good for McRiney. She's got 3. 20-12 for Franklin. 8-point lead. Copeland on the inbound and just couldn't find the open girl there. Trying to put up a shot is Sudkins, and Sudkins going to go to the line for 2. And that's not the pass you want. When you're inbounding, you got to find the open girl there, and they couldn't.
Yeah, it's a foul on Kellogg, and it looks like coach was looking for a jump ball, but You get a foul, and that was just a bad inbound pass by Copeland there.
So 2 free throws here for Sudkins. Sudkins has 10 on the night so far. Makes the first 11, leading scorer for Franklin by a mile. It looks like she didn't even start. It looks like she was coming off the bench, but still contributing really well, averaging 14 on the year. Makes the second. There's 12 for Sudkins. 2 away from her average. Deep pass there. And it's a turnover. Here's Myers. Looks like her foot was maybe on the line for Sudkins, and it was. However, the shot still goes in. Great shot by Sudkins, and that's 14. And Franklin extends their lead to 12, largest lead of the night. Here's Copeland.
Yeah.
And a whistle blown, and she traveled.
Yeah, it's definitely a travel call there.
Yeah, just not what you want if you're Central, because you were coming back into this game, but turnovers have allowed Franklin to get their biggest lead of the game so far. It's a 12-point lead.
Yeah, it looked like Central was turning things around. They were getting shots to fly for Ramos, but towards the end of the second.
5 seconds, Myers floater, no good. Kellogg recovers it 3 seconds. It's a turnover at the buzzer. McRondy, that's no good. And at halftime, Franklin and more specifically Aaliyah Sudkins have taken over with a 24-12 lead. Sudkins has 14. Stay tuned. Second half action here on HGTV.
Hunterdon Central Regional High School, located in beautiful Hunterdon County, is a high-achieving 9th to 12th grade school district educating over 2,200 students from 5 different municipalities. We are an innovative educational community dedicated to the intellectual, social, and emotional safety and growth of all of our students. We are proud to have been named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, ranked second in New Jersey for top public comprehensive high schools by U.S. News & World Report, received an AP School Honor Roll Silver Distinction. Our students are National Merit Scholarship semifinalists and commended students every year. And our students and teams have won a lot of trophies. And while we are very proud of these accomplishments, Hunterdon Central is more than awards. We are a welcoming school community committed to education, respect, growth, and support. And at Hunterdon Central, there is something for everyone. From academics to extracurriculars, we strive to offer something that will interest every student that enters our hallways. Look at our vast list of courses to choose from. Whether students are into math, science, English, history, or maybe they like business, art, or music, robotics, TV, or radio, we have something for every student at Hunterdon Central. Passionate about languages and culture? We had 118 students recently graduate earning the seal of biliteracy. We even offer 6 specialized academies through our magnet program in architectural design, biomedical sciences, computer science, engineering, media and communications, and robotics, and they are right here at Hunterdon Central. Students do not have to go to another school to participate in these unique academies. Central offers 18 different types of sports over 3 seasons with varsity, JV, and freshman levels, and we offer unified sports for students with and without disabilities. Our caring staff is dedicated to helping students succeed in every way. Please don't hesitate to ask questions and reach out if you need any help anytime. Welcome to Hunterdon Central.
So we welcome you to the third quarter of Hunterdon Central Television. It's a 24-12 lead for Franklin and Div. It was a very big defensive game in the start of that first quarter, but in that second quarter, Franklin took over, more specifically Aaliyah Sudkins with 14. But the turnovers have been a big problem for the Red Devils.
Yeah, definitely not how they wanted to end the half. A lot of turnovers, especially at the half, and Franklin had a lot of free shots, free layups, free three-pointers, and they've been draining them, Brad. They've been making the shots, and they are leading by 12 here, but I believe in Central. I feel like they can come back. They just need to get that offense rolling a little bit more and work on this offensive glass. They haven't really been able to implement Liz Kellogg and Katie Schwartz as much on the offense, and they have definitely been a key part of the team on the last 2 games. Liz Kellogg, 21 points 2 games ago and 14 points last game. So she's definitely a big part of the offense, and they're definitely going to want to try and get her going. And DeVore passing it inside to Katie Schwartz, and that's exactly what you want to see if you are the Red Devil fan. You want to see them get that free layups, and That's what I was saying, Brad. Like, getting that ball inside to Kellogg and Katie Schwartz definitely the play. But that is Stewart responding back with her own layup.
Yeah, good job by Central to start off using the big to their advantage, but Stewart responding right back. It's back and forth so far. Central's got to find a way into this.
Yeah, and back-to-back layups by Katie Schwartz. Those are 4 points for her today.
Yeah, starting off hot, 4 points, and they're going to need her to keep doing that. It's been really Ramos in the scoring game, and if they can get more people involved as she gets that turnover.
Yeah, and look at that. That's her on the offense and on the defense, and no calls there. Definitely a little bit of a surprise for the Red Devil bench. It looks like she got hacked by 2 players, but this will be taken in from the bottom. And it looks like Constantini, she's been the lead passer.
Yeah, and I believe the whistle was blown just very late as Schwartz got hit really hard there.
Yeah, Constantini here looking. She finds Ramos at the top of the key. Ramos working here. Ramos high pass there to Constantini. Constantini, her first shot today, doesn't go. McRiney passing forwards. Oh, looking for Stewart there on the inside. Good job by Katie Schwartz keeping that ball in play, and DeVore is going to bring this one up.
Yeah, Schwartz has been absolutely phenomenal to start off this third.
Yeah, and look at that. Working off the chemistry here. Central is on an offensive hot start. Ramos with a big 3 there, cutting this lead down to only 7.
Yeah, Ramos has been phenomenal in the shooting game so far. It seems like every time she takes that 3, it's going to go in.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough closeout there by Ramos. Stewart out of bounds on that catch. And it looks like they haven't really been getting much going. Sunkins is starting in the second half. She didn't start, but she definitely has. She's definitely a key part of this game. 14 points. And look at this. Ramos on the fast break. Looks like she got fouled again, but no call here, Brad.
Looks like the whistle may have been blown, but it's just that these whistles are just getting blown late as Stewart had that reach in. But yeah, Nola Bright, we saw her have a really good shot with that 3 that didn't hit rim, that hit swished right in. That 3, though, didn't hit rim at all.
Yeah, Mattia coming in for Bright, and Katie Schwartz, another basket for her. That's 6 points for her already in the first 2 minutes of the second half.
Div, I don't know what Coach said to Katie at halftime, but clearly it's been working. She's been on fire.
Yeah, clearly, Brad, Coach was frustrated with the team. Brad, you could definitely see based on his expression, he let the team talk it out, and then after he went in, and looks like, Brad, whatever he said definitely worked out. The team has been working well, and there's only a 5-point lead here for the Warriors.
Yeah, and Stewart's done a great job so far in this third quarter. She's using her aggressiveness to her advantage. Has been able to draw contact and gets 2 good free throws. She has 4 points on the game, 2 of them coming from free throws. She makes that one.
Yeah, make that 5 for Stewart.
Looks like a whole new lineup. Or no, just the same lineup. They were talking to Coach.
Yeah, same lineup. Looks like they just want to talk things over. And look, they're coming out in the full court press, man-to-man here.
Yeah, and Div,
this is going to be interesting to see how Central battles it out. Double-teaming Ramos.
Yeah, Div, we saw this earlier on. Central could not really get the hang of that double from Franklin, but it seems like now they're maybe starting to get ahead of it.
Yeah, they were getting easily trapped here, but they broke that easily here. Good handoff there. Ramos looks like she had the 3, doesn't take it. Pump fake, she's dribbling. DeVore, good ball movement inside. That's Kellogg, she takes it. In and out, but Brad, I like what we're seeing here from the Central offense. That was definitely a good shot selection.
Good turnover there.
And big turnover there, and Central's going to have another chance at it.
I like the shot selection by Kellogg. I would have just waited a second longer. She had good room in the post to work her way in. So it's really, with Central, they just got to slow down a little bit because the momentum's going, but you got to make sure on these offensive plays you get the right play. It shows right there.
Oh, what a touch. What a football pass there by Constantini, and that's going to be a jump ball. Definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah, and as I was saying, I just think that Central needs to slow down on the offense because they're right back in this game, and Franklin's been slowing down a bit on offense. So Central's got to create good plays on offense. Go as slow as you can. Obviously, don't want to go really slow, but just slow a little bit.
Yeah, Sunkins had it. She gave it to Mattia. Mattia long, and DeVore gets the rebound here. Constantini looks like she's in trouble, but she finds DeVore, and DeVore's going to bring this one up. DeVore inside. looking for Kellogg, and that one is deflected, and this will be Hunterdon Central on the baseline. And Brad, I saw last game and this game, the Hunterdon Central baseline plays have been exquisite.
Timeout call here by Casertano.
Yeah, timeout here. Looks like he's going to try and want to make a custom play call. Brad Casertano, definitely a great coach for the program. He's been on here for multiple years. He was my personal phys ed teacher in middle school, and I've got to talk and met with both of the coaches as well as Coach Connolly as well. He was my guidance counselor, and they both great people, and they're definitely great leaders here as well. Definitely people that support their team, and they've been a big part of helping this chemistry increase towards as the season progresses.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Connolly before the game. We asked Coach Connolly, has there been a big surprise player for her this season? And he said senior Jackie DeVore. And what he said about DeVore was she can score when she wants to, but she's just so good at everything else that she's become a really big team player. She has the ability to manage the game, stays in no matter what, has been staying in for the majority of the game, calms the offense down, and she's a game facilitator. So she's probably the biggest leader on this team, with there only being 2 seniors and one of them being out in Maggie Scally. DeVore's really taken that leader role.
Yeah, stack play called there. Ramos has the open 3, and that just goes out, and looks like that was number 21. Stewart rebounds there, and it looks like Sunkins is going to lead this up. Matia has it. She's looking long. Turnover. Jackie DeVore has it. She's dribbling. She gets that left-handed lay to go, and Brad, you were just talking about her. She's been doing so well for this team, keeping the team composed, keeping it calm, and you could definitely just see the change of momentum here at the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, and a great play by DeVore. And like I was just saying, Coach Castrachano knows that DeVore can score, and she proves it right there. Being a leader on this team, not only do you have to make sure all your teammates are doing good, but you have to make sure yourself as a leader are doing good. And it shows right now that DeVore is doing all of that. Central has crawled their way right back into this game with a 28-23 lead. It seems like Franklin is doing what Central was doing in that first half, and that is causing turnovers. Franklin has been really bad in the turnover game. They're having these bad inbound passes that are leading to Central getting fast break opportunities, and it's been working in Central's favor. They keep doing that. Franklin keeps making the same mistakes. We can see a much closer game.
Yeah, and during the pregame interview, Coach Connolly was telling us about DeVore. He was saying that she might not have the best stat line. She doesn't lead in points. She doesn't lead in assists or rebounds, but she's definitely a key leader of this team. She's one of 2 seniors in the program. The other one, unfortunately, is out due to injury. Maggie Scally looks like she has an ankle injury, and Coach was giving us an update on her last game, and he said he's trying to get her back before senior night. That's definitely, he said, something that he hopes.
Yeah, and Scally's a great player, a great defender, and she's very aggressive in the paint, is able to maneuver, and she's a good shooter too. For a forward, she can shoot really well. So when Scally comes back and gives the team more veteran presence, which I think they really need to get this team going even more, I think this team can be very good.
Yeah, she had a great season last year, started for the team, definitely a big part of the program. Franklin here looking to respond offensively, hasn't really been getting anything going, and Constantini, deflection, good defense by her.
Same issue for Franklin. They just have to be careful. And like I was saying about Central earlier, they have to slow down the offense. You still have the lead, and you want to get it up even more.
Yeah, and Central has switched up their defensive game plan a little bit. They have been running that 3-2 moderation. Constantini looks like she's been running baseline as well, and that allows the 3-point shots to be open, and they definitely need to work on this glass, Brad.
Yeah, and Stewart's been great so far. You saw that post pass right out to Matia, who had a really good look for 3. Unfortunately, couldn't make it. But she's right there in the post to grab that rebound and draw contact, and that's what she's been doing best. She draws contact. It's like when she goes up, she's not necessarily trying to make it, but she knows that she can use her aggressiveness and get the foul, which is what she did.
Yeah, for the Warriors in the first half, you were hearing the name Sunkins, and in the second half, you're hearing the name Stewart. Good to see that the team is not relying on one people and that they have multiple in and out. And you see Duran here getting her first minutes of the game. Kellogg looks like she's in foul trouble as well. She takes a seat. And Stewart makes both. Those are big foul shots for the team. That extends the lead to 7. You can see the trap here coming from the team. Duran, turnover. And that is 2 points for McRiney. That's 2 easy points, and that's not what you want to do as if you're a Central player.
And Ramos had a really good fast break on the right, and I don't think they saw that, because if they did, she could have went up and put that in. Unfortunately, they didn't. That allowed Franklin, and Franklin's right where they were. They are up by 9, and Central, they still have an opportunity to get back into this, but they got to do what they were doing early on in that third quarter. Ramos is doubled really badly. Jump ball, and Franklin will get it. Or it might be.
Looks like
Yeah,
Central's
staying with Central, yeah.
Central's going
Yeah.
to be able to keep possession here. Constantini inbounding. Play there. Looks like Ramos has at the top. DeVore, big pass there to Constantini. You know she likes to let them fly, but she's dribbling in the post here. Schwartz in the corner, dribbling, picks it up, tries to get two, and it barely misses there. That's big.
That's a tough
for
miss.
Central. Stewart with the rebound, and offensively you have Myers coming in, making this a quick possession. McRiney passes it out, and that's Sunkins here. She's working on Schwartz, and she gets it to go.
Yeah.
That's a great move there by Sunkins.
Yeah, it's a great crossover. That's 16 for Sunkins, and she's been really good in crossovers. A lot of her points have come from that.
Yeah, Ramos one-on-one. She takes on the left, and she gets fouled. That's going to be 2 shots for her.
2 big free throws here because Central was right into this game. Now they're down by 11, back where they were in stage 1. Ramos has to make both of these. She's been the scorer for Central in this game and the entire season, and she's got to continue to keep doing that.
Yeah, it looks like Stewart is going to take a seat, and Wheeler is going to come in. She had 10 points against Gill, and she averages 6 points, so you know that she can get the job done out there. And it looks like this was on the ground, Brad. It looks like no foul shots are going to be taken. That's
Foul before
definitely
the shot.
surprising.
Yeah, looks like I thought Ramos was definitely going to get 2 there. She was going up for the basket, and that bounced off Madia, I believe, yeah.
Yeah,
So Central
Madia's foot there, and Central's just going to let it roll out. Constantini is now going to have a tougher spot to inbound from, is that corner. And she's just going to dribble that one into Duran. Constantini's going to let it fly. Oh, she hasn't been able to get those 3 to drop tonight. McRiney dribbling, picks it up, tries to find number 23, Wheeler. Doesn't get anything to go.
Yeah, great effort by McRiney there. Had the turnover, but gave nothing but 100% effort and was able to deflect that. Still Central ball, but those are the plays that you want to look for in your players. You want your players to give 100% effort no matter what, and that's McRiney did right there.
Yeah, DeVore, the senior, dribbling it up. Constantini inside to Schwartz. Schwartz looking. DeVore inside of Constantini in the corner. Oh, hook pass, excuse me.
Yeah,
but Wheeler's
pass.
just going to be able to get inside. Sunkins looked like she was open on the lay. Oh, a little bit of a travel there, yep.
Yeah,
Good call there by the refs.
And going back to Central, those high passes, in my opinion, are just too risky. We've seen a lot of them from both teams where they're passing on the complete opposite side of the court, and I just think that those passes, unless you have a really good look, are very risky. I think you got to limit those.
Yeah, definitely need to limit those. Constantini's need to, make sure to get that ball cross half court. Duran gives it to Constantini, drives on the left. She gives it to Ramos, 3 here. She gets it to go. She's been able to make those 26-34 here.
Yeah, and that's 16 for Bethany Ramos. Her and Sunkins both have 16. It's been back and forth with them.
Wheeler inside. She's working a little bit too hard. Constantini, fast break here. She's just going to let it slow down. And that looked like deflection there by Wheeler, but DeVore, she's a senior. She's going to get it. Constantini's going to let it fly. That's another 3 for the Red Devils. That's a big 3-pointer.
That's a big 3 for Nikki Constantini. And for a second, it looked like she just kind of chucked that up, but it went in, and we know she can make those, so she can chuck those up. And that went in. And a timeout called by Franklin. I think good timeout call there for Franklin as Central's once again crawling in. But what a great shot by Nikki Constantini. It was a deep range and heavily contested, but Nikki Constantini is one of the best shooters on this Red Devils team. Her and Ramos are both the reason that Central's back in it. The issue was, Div, now, is that Central was doing this at the start of the third. They were down by a lot. They went right back in. Franklin went right back up. Now Central's right back in, but they can't let Franklin go back up again.
Yeah, Central only losing here by 6 points. This is definitely a better match than when they played the Warriors last time. They lost 54-16. Already, Central has almost 30 points, and the Warriors have 34. Definitely, Brad, their 3-pointers have been getting in, but now that their perimeter is going to be more, the Warriors are going to guard that perimeter more. That's going to leave Schwartz and Duran inside the box open, and I definitely want to see to get them more involved. Schwartz had some good points at the beginning of the third, and a minute 50 left. The Warriors are going to want to come back here, and that's Mattia giving it to Bright. right inside, and it's a turnover. Constantini, good steal there. She's going to dribble this one up. Constantini finding Ramos in the corner. Ramos dribbling. She's just going to let it fly.
Yeah, I think Ramos thought there was a foul there. Yeah, I think Ramos, you saw her shoulders go up. I think she thought that was the foul, was looking for the contact. That's why she took that shot.
Yeah, Ramos looking for the foul, and that was a foul. There's a foul call here.
Yeah, it looks like they're... Wow, they're calling a push-off on Central. I didn't really see that.
Yeah, it looks like looks like they called this on Katie Schwartz, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting
That's
call
definitely something that you don't want to see. Perimeter open. Mattia dribbling inside. Oh, Wheeler's wide open in the paint, and she's just going to get those easy too. And Ramos can't do anything about her because Wheeler is just so much bigger than Ramos, and she's not going to be able to play any good defense on that.
And you can't leave a player that tall like Wheeler that open in the paint. And if she's open in the paint and she's got a clean look, 90% of the time those are going to go in.
Yeah, you're definitely missing Liz Kellogg on the defense here. She has the height that would stop a player like Wheeler, and here it is. Wow, that looks like that's going to be called on Central.
That looks Franklin ball.
Out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Franklin ball. That's definitely surprising.
Yeah, I really thought that was Central ball.
Yeah, 50 seconds left. They're going to get this inside to Sunkins. Sunkins outside. Bakrani all the way in the corner here. Wheeler has it. She passes Sunkins. Sunkins fouled and the shot. That's 2 for her, and that's not what you want to see for Central, especially towards the end of the third quarter.
Yep.
Katie Schwartz looks like she just had her hands up, and Coach Castatana furious here with the rest. He looks like he's not been getting any calls, and he's definitely having some words.
And Div, this is what I was just saying. This is literally a repeat of the beginning of the third where Franklin has a big lead. Central comes right back in, but then Franklin gets back that big lead. It's what's happening right now, and I think it's really just due to Franklin's height right now because Sudkins and Wheeler are just so tall where Central, because Kellogg's not in, doesn't really have that height advantage as Sudkins currently has 19 on the game.
Yeah, Schwartz looks like she's about to get doubled here. She's going to look help. DeVore, nice grab by her. She gets it up. Constantini looking for Ramos. Doesn't get it, and that's going to be out on Franklin.
Yeah, great job by Wheeler, though. She knows that she has the height to her advantage, and she can just put her arms up and deflect that, which is what she did, although last touch by her, so it remained with Central.
Constantini, baseline. And she does that a lot. She just hits it off the feet, tries to get another possession, and she does. And this time she gets in the corner. That's the second time you saw that, Brad. She did that the last possession, and she has it again in the corner, looking for another opportunity. She's looking again, find Duran. She's dribbling. Duran loses it. And Franklin are going to look for it. Wheeler has it, dribbles, and they're going to call a travel.
Yeah, travel call there for Franklin. Not what you want if you are Franklin, because now it's a 10-point lead for Franklin with 18 seconds left. And a big opportunity here perhaps for Central to cut this down from double digits to singles. The ball coming back.
Yeah, 18 seconds left. If you're Central, you're definitely going to want points to be scored here. And this is going to be baseline inbound. Constantini's going to take it. Looks like they're playing a trap half-court press. The Warriors are coming out with 4 across. Ramos has it. She's got to make sure that she has enough time. She's dribbling on the right. Foul there. You saw Sunkins there. Brad chasing down, trying to get there for the double. She doesn't get there in time, and that's foul on Mattia.
Yep.
Constantini here. Looking for someone, doesn't find anything right now. She tries to chuck it, and it looks like Warriors are going to have 10 seconds to do something with it. Mattia.
Wow, that was a great play by Constantini.
Yeah, good play by Constantini. And it goes off, and
off of her.
Yep, goes off of her.
Yeah, and that's still great effort by Constantini. She caught there in the speed of the flash. Just couldn't. Franklin, it was off of her, so Franklin ball now.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. And looks like that was number 23, Wheeler, taking that shot. Ramos has 1 second left, and that's the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, 10-point lead now, Dave, for Franklin. And Central, they're trying to crawl back in, and we will be right back.
Yeah, definitely 10-point lead for Central. They're definitely going to want something to go with. And looks like we're going to go to trivia here.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter. It is a 10-point lead for the Franklin Warriors against the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. And Div, Hunterdon Central has been crawling their way back in many times, but Franklin is able to get that lead right back.
Yeah, they were crawling in, but they were definitely getting beat by the big men, Sunkins, Wheeler, and Stewart in the second half. And now that Kellogg is back into the game, she's definitely going to have to play a big part defensively here. She's already guarding Sunkins at the top of the key. There's Sunkins, gets the ball, McRiney. She finds number 3, Myers in the corner. Wheeler, fade away, doesn't get it to go, but Sunkins rebounds. Sunkins again.
Yeah, and Sunkins is just getting these free rebounds. It looks like she has 21 now on the night.
Yeah, big points for her. She had 22 last time here.
Yeah, she's half their points.
Deflected here. Kellogg keeps it in. She finds Schwartz. Schwartz, cross court, takes it away by Wheeler. Wheeler in the corner, finds McCriney.
Yeah, and
that's a hard foul there.
Div, I don't seem to understand that why they have Ramos on Wheeler. You know, you should have Kellogg on Wheeler at all times. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, Ramos is playing the short, and it looks like Katie Schwartz at the top, but Katie Schwartz has the more height. Looks like she might be able to take on Wheeler more, but
Kellogg's back in, though.
Yeah, Kellogg's back in, but you want to make sure that her and Constantini are both in foul trouble as well, Brad.
Yep.
We can't forget about that. We need to make sure they don't get in too many fouls here. And that's Myers passing it up at the top of the key. Sunkins cross court. McRiney inside of Wheeler. Wheeler dribbling herself, and she gets that free layup.
Yeah, great dribble move there by Wheeler to get past 2 defenders and lay that up.
Oh, turnover here. Myers with the left hand. Doesn't go. Liz Kellogg gets the rebound, but she's already getting doubled. Oh, taken away right there, and that's a foul call.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't see much contact there, but good defense either way by McRiney, because that is a huge mismatch with her and Kellogg, and she was able to stand her own ground.
Yeah, huge mismatch, and McRiney, good steal by her, but it looks like she was called for a reach-in. Ramos has the ball right now. She's just holding on to it. Brad, I feel like a lot of these Central players could dribble the ball up more, but they're just holding on to it, and that's a foul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kellogg gets fouled. Only has 2 tonight. Only has 2 on the night, but the foul trouble has been a big reason for that. She's not played as much as she usually has, but 2 big free throws here as Central's trying to crawl their way back in.
And she's definitely had some tough defensive players on her. Sunken, she has Wheeler, and there's a lot of height there, so she's been having trouble working around that. Yeah, she makes her first free throw and cuts the lead down to 13 with 6:49 remaining.
4 points if she makes this one.
That one's missed, but the Warriors are going to get the rebound here. Sunkins dribbling, looks across court for Myers. Myers has it right now. Passing into McRiney. McRiney inside to Sunkins. Sunkins almost batted away. Wheeler gets it, and she's going to get another 2 points.
Yeah.
Wheeler has definitely been electric in this second half, and especially in this fourth quarter on the offensive and defensive.
And that's just not a good play. That's just not a good play in general for that turnover there.
Yeah, bad turnover, bad pass by Schwartz. Goes off the foot of DeVore.
Yeah, Wheeler, is, like you were saying, is really stepping up. And you have Constantini on her right now.
Yeah,
but you see Kellogg's playing that center,
Yeah, Kellogg's there for the help. She's not there. Tough shot there by Myers. Katie Schwartz with the rebound. Ramos getting doubled. Nice pump for her. Schwartz dribbling the ref. Crossover by her. Kellogg passing it inside to Ramos. It looks like she gets fouled. Excuse me, to DeVore. DeVore gets pushed.
Yeah, largest lead of the game so far. 15-point lead for Franklin. Central has got to hurry. Only 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game.
Schwartz inside, layup, and she's fouled.
And that's what Central needed. Great job by Schwartz, who has really done so much better in this second half than the first half. She has 8. This would make it 9. Great job by Schwartz using her height to her advantage.
Bright coming out. Stewart is in the game. And Katie Schwartz makes her +1. Myers is going to dribble this one up. And in the corner, you have Wheeler. Wheeler right now to Stewart. Stewart working with the right hand. Doesn't get anything to go. Ramos with the rebound. She gives it to DeVore. DeVore dribbling, and she finds Schwartz in the corner. Schwartz inside, outside to Ramos. Oh, three doesn't get to go. It's Stewart with the rebound.
Yeah, that would have been big. That would have made it a single-digit game of 9-point game for Franklin, but it stays double digits.
Stewart inside. Hard hit from Stewart to Ramos, and Ramos is going to dribble this one with 5 minutes left. 12-point lead. Ramos looks like she's open. Kellogg, she's going to pull it. She drains it.
Great shot there from Liz Kellogg. She's got 5 on the night now. And Central now down by 10. They're crawling their way back in. They just got to keep playing good defense and hit their shots.
Yeah, definitely right, Brad. That defense is the key part right now. You can't have Stewart or Wheeler or Sunkins do any more damage on you than you already have. Wheeler has it. She passes Sunkins, dribbles, right-hand floater, and she makes it. That's a good shot by her.
Yeah, beautiful floater there by Sunkins, and she's got 23 on the night now. She made that look effortless.
Yeah, definitely pretty shot there. And DeVore looks like she almost got quadruple teamed. Ramos, lob inside to Kellogg, and Kellogg, they're going to call it a foul here.
Yeah, it looks like Ramos maybe had a good look for three, but as she saw Kellogg in that mismatch in the post, decided to pass it up there. And I believe, you said the foul on Kellogg. There was the foul there. I thought that was a travel call for us, but they called the foul on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I thought it was a travel call as well.
Yeah, it looks like a timeout's called now by Central.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a big possession for Central. 4 minutes left, 12-point lead. You're not going to get a better chance like this to cut the lead to single digits on a three or make it a 10-point lead only. This is definitely a big possession of the game, Brad.
Yeah, 100%. Central needs to capitalize here. You're down by 12. You got to try to get back into this game. The time is ticking at a point where in 2 minutes from now, you're still down by this much. It could be over. So Central, I would try to get a three here. Set up Ramos for a three. It's going to be tough because Franklin's going to expect that coming, but maybe try to get Constantine open. But I think the three is the play here if you can try to get someone open.
Yeah, and Brad, looking on the wider scope, this team started off 0-3, but they are 5-5 on the season. Definitely a positive trajectory for the Red Devils. And the last time they played the Franklin Warriors, it was a blowout. The Warriors beat them 54-16. Sunkins has 22. Myers had 11. But this time, the Central Red Devils are hanging in there, Brad. They still have a shot here in the fourth quarter, and anything could happen.
Yeah, I think the Central team has been improving the entire season. It's important to note that this is a very young Hunterdon Central team. Only 2 seniors with 1 currently playing. Pretty much everyone from this team will be back for next season besides DeVore and Scally. So they're only going to improve. And the development through this season is so crucial for next season, as I think they can only get better.
Yeah, Constantini has been on the program for 4 years. So has Katie Schwartz, starting last year as a freshman. She's only a sophomore. Bethany Ramos as well, a junior. And Ramos inside, dribbling now. Behind the back, they're calling shooter, making sure she doesn't get those threes open. Constantini now dribbling inside. Kellogg open there, but she doesn't take it. Ramos inside. Constantini from range. Looked like she might have thinking about pulling it. Schwartz on the left side with that left-handed layup, and that's good.
Yeah, 11 for Schwartz. Another good shot, making her way to the post. And Central now down by 10, but they got to get it to single digits.
Yeah, Sunkins here at the top. She gives it to McRiney. McRiney to Myers. Wheeler has it. She does that fadeaway that she likes, and she gets it in. A little bit push off her. And it looks like Kellogg fell to the floor, and she gets back up. No injury there.
Yeah, 8 for Wheeler now in the game.
DeVore taking it slow. 3 minutes left. She's popping it to Constantini. Schwartz, Ramos on the inside. She's going to take it long. Kellogg with the rebound.
Yeah, Kellogg.
She gets 2.
Kellogg made that one look ever so, just put it right up into the rim. And Central staying in it. Kellogg has got 6 on the game, but like I said, 7, but like I said, they got to play defense now.
Yeah, still a 10-point game here. Myers on the inside. Pass is deflected. Myers ends up with it again. She's at the top right now. Cross court, Sunkins dribbles, and that's going to be a travel.
And if I'm Franklin now, it's 2:51. You're up by 10. I think you go really slow on the offense. You want to drain the clock as much as you can.
Yeah, definitely drain that clock, and you want to make sure you get a good shot before you take it. You definitely don't want to chuck stuff up. And DeVore here with 2:50. If you're Central, you definitely want to speed the pace of play right now. Schwartz inside. Constantini on the perimeter. She's dribbling, looking for help. She's doubled. DeVore has it. Cross to Schwartz. Ramos inside. Back to Schwartz. Ramos on the perimeter. She's going to let it fly.
Ooh,
blocked.
Wow. Yeah, and that's just a huge mismatch. Not much Ramos can do, and you have someone so much taller than Wheeler and rejects that easily, and Franklin has a shot to get a dagger here.
McRiney from 3. Doesn't get it to go, but that was off Wheeler, and Central is going to get the ball here. 10-point lead for the Warriors. 2 minutes left. Constantini has it right now. Looking inside, Ramos inside, working that paint, and she gets 2 shots.
2 big free throws here for Ramos. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. It's going to be very hard to come back, so these 2 free throws are going to be very important. Ramos has slowed down a bit in this fourth quarter, but she's been guarded really well. She is 21 on the night. A lot of those points coming from the third. These 2 free throws are crucial.
Yeah, she could cut the lead to single digits here. That would be big for the Central's momentum. This is the first one. Unfortunate.
Yeah, got to make this one.
She makes a second one, and
22.
that's 9 points. Or, excuse me, 9-point lead. Ramos has 22 right now. She's definitely been the star for the Central team. Sunkins outside to McRiney. Myers at the top. McRiney on Ramos. Constantini, good work by her. And the Devils aren't giving up. Lob pass, and that's taken away straight to DeVore. Constantini's going to take it here. That's a kick ball there.
Yeah, Central needs a 3 here. I think this is where you really need the 3. You're down by 9 with a minute and 49. You got to set up a play here where you can get the 3.
Yeah, and look at this, Brad. No full court press by the Warriors here. 2-3. They're falling back to a 2-3. This could be big for the Red Devils. DeVore to Ramos. Oh, she doesn't get that one to go, but Constantini with the rebound. She's looking for help. She's doubled, and that's stolen.
Yeah, unfortunate miss there by Ramos. She had a really good open look. Unfortunately, just doesn't go in. And, those Ramos usually makes those, but it's just unfortunate. Played really great tonight, though, but that was just an unfortunate miss, Div.
Yeah, timeout called by the Warriors. Looks like she was about to lose possession. That's a good timeout by the respective coach.
Yeah, and either way, Div, I think win or loss for Central, this is a big improvement of last game for sure. Scoring 16 points against Franklin in the home opener, or season opener. Now you scored 40 against them. This is improvement and development by the team overall. So even if they do come up short tonight, I think this is a very big improvement from the last game.
Yep. Just like I was saying, Brad, upward trajectory that's what it's looking like for this team, and you could only go up from there. We were talking to Coach Conley before, and he said they're definitely going to want to make a big run in this county's tournament. Mm-hmm. And right now, the Red Devils talking things over. They still have a chance, Brad. 9 points. That's only 3 threes.
Yeah, and the 101 in that tournament for Central, they're not going to be playing a lot of these really very skilled teams. Franklin, but they're competing with them still. Franklin and Rutgers Prep, teams like that might not be in those tournaments. So when they're not in those tournaments, it can help Central. They can play teams that they're used to playing in their division in the Skyline. It could help them. I can see them going really far in that tournament. They're only going to get better, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. They're aiming for the 3rd seed right now. But who knows, Brad? This team has just been looking so positive. And a minute 30 left. The Warriors are going to bring this one up. Myers has it. She gives it a Sunkins. Sunkins at the top to McRiney. Or excuse me, Tia. Myers has it. Sunkins looking for it. Tia inside. That's out back to Myers. She's going to let the 3 go. Doesn't get it to go, but Wheeler gets the rebound, and Sunkins eventually gets onto it. They double Myers, but she breaks it. Stewart has it. She finds Myers back.
Yeah, drain that clock, yeah.
Sunkins, Stewart, nice layup. But
wow.
She doesn't get it to go. And another rebound by Wheeler,
Wow,
and she
yeah.
gets that fadeaway.
Wow.
To go. What a tough shot, Brad.
And what a fourth quarter for Wheeler. You know, she's really heating up in this fourth quarter, and that's the dagger shot right there. She got 2 huge clutch rebounds, chucked it up there, but got it in. Great quarter for Wheeler, and she's definitely been the X factor of this quarter for Franklin.
Yeah, 40 seconds left. They're not giving up, though. Power points are determined by point differential as well, Brad. And DeVore lets that one fly. It doesn't get anything to go.
Yeah, and Kellogg, I think she didn't realize she fouled there, yeah.
Yeah, it's a foul, and that could be.
Bonus.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
could be her 5th foul as well.
Oh, no, they're not in the bonus. Excuse me, sorry, yeah. It looked like they may have been. That's only the second foul, actually, of the quarter for Central.
Yeah, second foul, but it looks like Kellogg has fouled out
Yeah.
of this game.
And it's unfortunate because, you know, Kellogg played really good in that fourth quarter, and if she wasn't in foul trouble, I think she could have really been a big factor, and maybe Central would be in it much more. Because when Kellogg's not in foul trouble, she's very good, and she had a really good fourth quarter. Just unfortunate there.
Yeah, there's so much you could do, Brad, especially against a team with so much height. Sometimes you need to foul, and 10 seconds left. Looks like the Warriors are just going to try and dribble this one out. 4 seconds left.
Yeah, final.
Sunkins is going to have it, and ball game here at the field house. 51 for the Franklin Warriors, 40 for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils.
Yep.
That ends the game. Improvement from last game for Central.
Yeah.
And Central falls to 5-6.
Yeah, 5-6, unfortunate because this game could have put them at 500, 6-5 on the year. But either way, a big improvement for Hunterdon Central from the last Franklin game, and they did a good job tonight. But Franklin, 4-9 on the season, 3-2 Scott and Delaware, but much better than their record. Hunterdon Central 5-6 on the season. 1-5 Scott and Delaware. We thank you all for tuning in to this Hunterdon Central television broadcast. Stay tuned for more. Brad Romano, Dip Patel, signing out.